Hello coders, this is here. We are going to be learning PHP. Yes, that's right, PHP. This is a tutorial series and we are going to be learning the very basics of PHP in this tutorial. So I'm going to give you a little bit of layouts on how this series will work. As you might have already noticed, this isn't going to be your traditional 10 hours plus long video. It's actually going to be split into several videos, most probably above 10. I think that'll help better with pacing and give you some sense of accomplishments. So without wasting any more of your time, let's get right into it. What exactly is PHP? Well, before you start writing anything, you need to understand what exactly it is that you're writing. In this case, PHP. Well, PHP is an acronym for Hypertext Processor. PHP is a server-side scripting language and a powerful tool for making dynamic and interactive web pages. Before getting into this tutorial, you must have some basic knowledge in HTML, a little bit of CSS, and a good chunk of JavaScript. A PHP file can contain text, HTML, CSS, and even JavaScript. In case you were wondering what exactly a PHP file is, well, a PHP file have the .php extension. So the next important thing to know is where exactly you're going to type your PHP code. So yeah, there are quite a few places to type your code, from something as simple as Notepad to something as complex as PHP Storm. For this tutorial though, we are going to be working with Visual Studio Code from good old Microsoft. Visual Studio Code can be gotten from visualstudio.com, and I'll put the direct link in the description for you to download and install. So the next thing you need to understand before you can get started is where exactly you're going to be running your PHP. Yeah, the environment setup. To run PHP, you're going to need quite a few things. The first thing you're going to need is PHP on our system. Now you can go ahead and download PHP if that's what you want, but personally I'd recommend that there's a better way. XAMPP. Though technically it might not be pronounced XAMPP, it's actually XAMPP, but I like to pronounce it as XAMPP. XAMPP actually is a software that installs Apache, MySQL, PHP, and Perl on your system. This way, you can have PHP on your local server, or your local server, that means your own PC. Honestly, you can do anything ranging from database, server related, PHP Perl with this software. So all you're going to need now is download XAMPP from the original site. Once again, I'll be linking that down below so you can download right away. Follow all the on-screen instructions and you can get all the features XAMPP has to offer. So once that is out of the way, you can start up your XAMPP, minimize it, and then head over to your file explorer. So I'm just going to show you where XAMPP is located so that we can get started. All you have to do is visit your local disk. You will see a folder called XAMPP actually. So you're going to click that and click htdocs. So htdocs basically is where all your files are stored on this server. So if you want to run it with XAMPP, you have to store it at htdocs. Just follow the directory I just laid out now and that will be clear. So what you need to do is create a new folder. We can call this tutorial. You can name it whatever you want, tutorial. And once you've got that in, all you need to do is right click and open with Visual Studio Code. So you're just going to wait for that to load up, and once that is out of the way, you are set up to start writing some code. Actually, there's one more thing you should do. What I'd recommend is click this little button here and give you let's call the file test. Remember what we talked about earlier? A PHP file must have the extension .php. That way you're telling Visual Studio Code to know that it is PHP you are actually writing. So what that is going to do is Visual Studio will go ahead and create the file, and yeah, you are all set to start writing some code. In the next tutorial, we're going to talk about basic syntax. Subscribe, and I'll see you there. Peace.